video is going to be a first impressions get ready with me on the Summer Days palette from Syndey Grace, and also their powder highlight and their powder blush. I've actually never tried anything from Syndey Grace before, so I wanted to feature their products in this video, so I'm super excited to try out the palette. I just received my order yesterday, so I'm just going to prime my eyes and stuff, and then we'll get started. I'm just going to use my Smashbox 24-hour primer. I'm really excited to try this palette. I've heard nothing but good things about Syndey Grace. Everybody raves about their formula. You guys know how much I rave about Give Me Glow, so I'm kind of like expecting, I have very high expectations for this palette because you guys know I love me my Give Me Glow, and that's like, I really I mean, I guess I haven't tried too many indie brands this year, but I have tried a lot of new eyeshadow formulas that are new to me, like Storybook Cosmetics, Kaleidos, BH, Fenty, Gimme Glow, you know, like all of those. So, I mean, I can't really think of any more. Melt, but Melt isn't really an indie brand. Gimme Glow is, and like once like the brands like are in Sephora, they're not considered like really like small brands anymore. Like you're in Sephora, like Melt. Like that is amazing that they are in Sephora. So now I'm just going to apply a lip oil to my lips, which is the ColourPop Dewdrop. I use this literally every day. Like every day. I love it so much. I think I'm definitely going to use this up. I'm probably going to order another one. I'm debating whether or not I want to get the Hocus Pocus palette or not. It looks so pretty, but since this is like my newest palette, like I didn't really want to get anything else for a while. Like honestly, this was my last order I was going to make for September, and then I was kind of going to really slow down in October and not really get anything. I always say October. So yeah, I'm not really sure yet what I'm going to do. I don't think I'm going to get it, but it does look really pretty. I'm going to see whether or not, like, it's going to stick around for a little while. Like, it's probably going to be on the website for the whole month of October because, like, people are obviously going to want it for Halloween. But I also want to see if they're going to release anything else for the holidays and stuff, because this is their next Disney collaboration, which I can't believe I didn't realize that. Like, the Mulan one was earlier this year, and then the Hocus Pocus one is literally coming out tomorrow, and that's Disney as well, because it was like on Disney Channel for forever. I'm actually gonna like watch it like probably October 1st, like, because I really haven't watched it too often. So anyway, let's stop rambling and let's jump into the palette while I'm getting ready, while I'm talking, I mean. So it does come with this sleeve, and then it does come out like this, and it's such pretty packaging. I love like this glittery packaging. It's just so cute. Packaging, not packaging. And then when you open it up, there is a mirror and there is a plastic insert inside. So we're just going to take that out. And there is a mirror so you can fold it back. And then this is what the palette looks like. So the palette is very, very cool toned, which I am, you guys know I'm a pretty warm toned girl at heart. But this is very cool toned. Since I'm wearing like this maroony shirt today, I wasn't sure if I was going to try this shade Blood Orange first on my lid. I might do a combo both of S'mores and Blood Orange and just put like half and half on my lid. That would be really pretty too. But let's start with the mattes first, and then we'll decide what to do for the lid. So since I'm wearing like a maroony shirt, I'm going to go into this shade right here, and that one is called Sandcastle, and I'm going to use that as my crease shade. There's not really too many transition shades in here, I guess, but that's really okay. I don't really use too many transition shades anymore. Most of these indie brands don't really need transition shades because they're so pigmented. Okay, this comes off a lot warmer tone than I expected it to be. I thought it was going to be like a really soft pink, but it kind of comes off a little bit more orangey pink. I don't know if it's just because of the brush, but I did spray down this brush yesterday, and it does apply really easily to the crease, like it's basically already there. So I do like nice, easy to work with shadows. I mean, especially when I'm in a rush, or if I want to do like an easy, simple, everyday look, this will be perfect, I can already tell. But again, I can notice that this is actually a lot warmer than I thought it was going to be. And I don't think That's how the shade is supposed to be. I don't know if that's just my brush, but I was expecting it to be a much softer shade. I didn't think it was going to be this orangey. Yeah, because when I swatch it, it's not that orangey. It looks like a soft, pinky orangey shade, so I guess that's how it's coming off, but so far it's very soft and easy to blend, so I like that. Yeah, that's pretty, but it seems to be a lot more warmer tone than I thought it was going to be. I thought it was going to be like more of like a softer pink shade, so that is interesting. Okay, and then for the next shade, because I don't think we need any more. Yeah, we're good. I just need a little bit more here. Yeah. Hopefully I can see what I'm doing. Yeah, that's better. Okay, so for the defining shade, I'm going to go into the shade right here, which is called Beach Days, and I'm going to put that in my crease as my defining shade. Sometimes I get confused as to where I'm going to put my palette while I'm using them. It's like there's always shit everywhere, so I'm going to use that shade. And again, instant pigment when you put it on, very easy to work with, very blendable. Like that took like not even 2 or 3 swipes to get the pigmentation. Like it literally just transfers right onto your eye and like right into the crease area, which I do like. Yeah, that's really nice. So I've tried a lot of new palettes this year, so that's why I was like kind of hesitant to get the Hocus Pocus one. I'm not really sure yet. I'm still kind of debating, but I know it's probably going to sell out tomorrow and I might not get it. During that time, I might wait till like the middle of the month or something, because like honestly, I'm like really good with palettes right now. There, of course, is something itching in me to get it, because that's the only thing I'm interested in the whole collection. Like I really don't want anything else from it, so I'm not sure yet. Okay, and then for the defining shade, I'm going to use the Cherry Pickin' shade, which is kind of like a cool toned brown, which I really love for the outer corners, so we're going to use that. And wow, that does pick up a lot too. Again, very pigmented. And this is a really nice outer corner shade. Wow, I like that a lot. Very pigmented. But what I like about these is that they're very soft, but very, very pigmented. They kind of almost remind me of Makeup Geek's mattes. And what's the other brand? Kind of similar to the BH Sugar Cone palette. Very soft and easy to blend. So that's why I've been loving that BH palette so much, because that palette is so easy to blend. So, alright, I don't think I'm going to use the reddish shade. I think I'm going to swatch both of them first, and I'll see which one I want to use. Because I really, of course, want to use one of these goldish, bronzy shimmers on my lid first. Because you guys know, those are my kind of shades. My kind of shades. So I'm just going to apply my glitter glue, and then we'll do the lid. Okay, so I applied my glitter glue, so now I want to see which shade I want to use. I think I'm going to use S'mores, just because I can use blood orange whenever, so this is just kind of calling my name. It looks so gorgeous, so I'm going to go into that bronzy color. Yeah, that is beautiful. Wow, that is gorgeous. They really do apply super easily. You kind of just press it on, and it's basically already there. Like, that is beautiful. Yes. I'm just gonna build it up a tiny bit more in the inner corners, and I do like that there really isn't that much transfer at all. I also really like that too. I'm very impressed. Wow. Yes. I'm glad I went in with this shade first. It was kind of just calling my name. Probably gonna use Camping tomorrow. That's so easy to apply. Yes. Yeah, beautiful. I mean, I didn't really expect anything less. I have heard a lot of people rave about their eyeshadows. Actually, Shout out to Little Mauve, aka Julia. I love you. She's such a sweetheart. She's been one of my subscribers for a really long time, and she has been pushing me to try this brand. I mean, not like pushing me, but like she was like, you really need to try Syndey Grace. You will not be disappointed. And she's been raving about them for so long. I was like, okay, I need to finally try them because they finally came out with a neutral palette, and you guys know I love palettes. Like, I'm not too much of like a single shadows person, and Lil Mauve like loves single shadows, so she has like a ton of their singles, and I was like, okay, I'll pick up the palette, and this quality is amazing. It's so nice, like, and there really is barely any transfer. You can still see the mattes in the crease, like they blend so nicely. So far, really impressed with the eyeshadows. I really like this palette so far. So I'm just going to pop on Hear Me Out on my brow bone from ColourPop, because obviously there's no brow bone highlight in the Syndey Grace palette. And you guys know I use this shade pretty much every day. I'm trying to use up this shade this year, so I think I'll be able to do it because I literally use it so much. This is my progress on it, so... and then I'll probably work on like maybe one of their lighter toned brow bone highlights in like one of their palettes maybe after this, or I might just try to finish off Vanilla Bean from Makeup Geek, but I'm trying to finish off this one first, and then I'll probably finish off Vanilla Bean. But I'm getting really close with this one. So today's supposed to be a pretty rainy day. I am feeling like pretty tired already, but feel like I'm getting a little bit more picked up now. I'm not sure like what I'm in the mood to eat with my boyfriend. I mean, it is Tuesday, so we could get tacos because it's Taco Tuesday, but I am leaning towards that, so. Okay, now I'm just going to fix up that color in the crease real quick. I just like to go over the shades again. So I'm just going to use that. Oh my god. Caitlin, Jesus. Alright, we need to move this stuff. This is like driving me nuts. Okay. So I'm just going to just be mindful. There is a little bit of kick up, but there's literally like no powderiness when you apply it. There is a bit of kick up in the pan, so it does look a little messy, but it doesn't like kick up like other eyeshadows where it's like dusty. It just kind of gets a little bit on the side of the pan, but it's not bad. It really isn't. So, yeah. And also, Syndey Grace reposted me last night, so that was really sweet of her. I think the owner's name is Heather, and she reposted that I got my order, so that was really sweet of her. Thank you so much. But, yeah, really, really pretty. I love this palette so far. Yes! Alright, so now let's do some face work. Okay, so now we're going to do the face. I was about to say now we're going to do the eyes. So I'm going to use my MAC Prep and Prime. The cucumber. I love this Sturf as I like spray the shit out of my eyes. And then, I just want to, oh my god, Caitlin. Just a little bit more. Okay, and then for my primer, I'm just going to go in with my Wet n Wild Dewy Primer because I've been using this pretty much a ton the past like month or two. I kind of want to use it up, so, I mean, you really don't need too much of this to cover your whole face. Like, honestly, like, I only take like this much because it really like spreads over your whole face, so like you really don't need that much at all. And I love like the luminosity that it gives to your skin. I did declutter the L'Oreal the L'Oreal Magic Lumi. It was just getting old. And when I was trying to like get it out of the bottle, it was very, very oily, like very watery. Like it didn't even have like the same consistency anymore. I'm like, this is really old. So I definitely got my use out of that like last summer and the summer before that. So I didn't really mind like not using it up. So then for my foundation, I'm going to go into my Bite Beauty Changemaker. Again, I love this foundation. I don't know why so many people hate it. I freaking love this foundation. I think it looks so beautiful on the skin. And it smells so good. Like, I have zero regrets picking up this foundation. Like I said, it feels like a tinted moisturizer to me. It's very similar to, like, the Pretty Fresh, I feel like. Like, the tinted moisturizer, obviously. But this one is a little bit thicker, but, like, in a moisturizing feel like kind of way, if you get what I'm saying. I'm just going to pull that all over. And I'm going to use my Hourglass sponge. I just feel like the other one is kind of getting, I don't know, a little bit dried out right now. And I love how this one makes my skin look when I use it for foundation. So I'm going to use it today. And I haven't really tried out the other. It's just this one makes my skin look so airbrushed. This sponge, I love it. But I ended up returning the Rare Beauty concealer because I ended up not liking it at all. Like, every time I would apply it, it would just immediately start, like, being crepey. I was just like, I don't like this. So, I still love the foundation, though. Definitely keeping the foundation. And I love the lip souffle, so that's staying, too. But the concealer I just couldn't get down with. I'm really enjoying the e.l.f. concealer and the Pat McGrath. So those are, of course, like very opposite price points, and like the Rare Beauty one was like more in the mid-range prices. It was like $20, which honestly was not too bad because Fenty's concealer is more expensive, but I definitely like Fenty's concealer way more than Rare Beauty's. But I think I like Rare Beauty's foundation more than the Fenty Beauty foundation. I really love this foundation, so. But yeah, I just used it yesterday, so I wanted to use my Bite foundation today. I think I need a tiny bit more. But it looks so good. I love it. Looks super hydrating. You guys know I love looking like a dewy grease ball because that's just me. That's just the type of makeup that I like for my skin. So I have very dry skin, so I love looking hella dewy. That's just my vibe. It's not everybody's, but it's mine. So as I'm like slipping and sliding my sponge, but yeah. I'm just blending this out. Yeah, there we go. That's better. Felt like I needed a little bit more. So that's good for that. Okay, and now for concealer, I'm going to use the e.l.f. because I just have been loving this concealer. So, and I haven't used it with this foundation yet. So, so this one's in the shade Fair Warm. I think I love this way more than the regular camo concealer because like I've said before, I mean, I love the matte camo concealer. That's actually a great concealer too. e.l.f. has been kicking butt with these lately. But this one I love even more because it blends out so easily. It blends out seamlessly. I mean, I found the same thing with the Rare Beauty one. But even though this one like was marketed as a hydrating concealer just like the Rare Beauty one, I feel like this one just blends into the skin like way nicer, like especially on the under eyes. And the reason why I like this foundation so much is because it looks so natural like on the skin. I think that was like a lot of people's complaint about it, is that like it didn't give enough coverage, but I freaking love it. So I went to exchange my concealer for skincare that I needed. So I was like, I'm not going to buy any more makeup. I'm just going to get skincare that I need. And I'm glad that I went because I went yesterday after work. Okay, he texted me. Okay, and then I'm just going to apply it underneath my eyes. Shit. Why do I always get concealer everywhere? Just fell on my pants. I mean, not bad, but yeah, this was just germ. Dang it. I always do that. I mean, it's actually not even that bad, so yeah. It'll be fine. It'll come out in the wash later. So Yeah, I went to pick up my retinol because I ran out of that, and I actually didn't know I was like all the way down to like finishing it, that I actually needed to replace it yesterday. So like, because then I wouldn't have had it, because I thought there was like a tiny bit left in it. But then when I came home and tried to squeeze out the bottle, I was like, good thing I went yesterday, because yeah. So you guys will see that in the haul. What's funny is that I always end up like filming things in the reverse order, because I'm literally filming this in first impressions like the day after I got the palette, but I don't have time to film the haul today. I'm going to film the haul tomorrow. So you guys will see this after. It's just so weird, like posting videos and talking about things that are in the future when like you're filming it before that. It's just weird to talk about sometimes, but you guys will see the haul already by the time I post this video, so because that'll be up first. So I'm just going to set my my under eyes with the e.l.f. HD powder. I've been loving this powder, you guys. I'm so glad I picked this up. Like, I was in the need for a new powder because I already used up 2 powders this year. I used up the No Filter and I used up the Thrive. And I was using the Maybelline and I really love it, but this one I love even more because it's like so lightweight. I'm probably going to use this basically as like I feel like it's almost a dupe for the Thrive powder. And I don't know why nobody talks about this really. I keep on seeing everyone talking about the new Glow powder, which that one is newer than this, and that's probably why everyone's talking about that one. I mean, I feel like this had its day like back in the day. Am I wrong? But I don't know why it took me forever to discover it. I mean, I always loved their HD under eye setting powder, so I was like, this probably works just as well. And I love it. It's just so beautiful underneath the eyes, and it's just so lightweight, and it just like it doesn't look dry at all. It just like makes your under eyes look like airbrushed. Okay, so now I'm just going to set my face with my Flower Beauty powder. And then we are going to work on the lower lash line. And then I'll skip like mascara and stuff just to save some time. Because I'll just tell you guys what I used. So for the lower lash line, I think I'm just going to take Sandcastle and Beach Days and just smudge those 2 on the lower lash line. Oh my god, there's always so much stuff everywhere, like oh my gosh. I'm just gonna take my Lime Crime brush and smudge those underneath. It's like a piece of hair in my contact. I don't know if that skeeves anybody out when I touch my eyes, because I've been wearing contacts since I was like in 5th grade. So I've been touching my eyes like that for probably like 15 or more years. So some people get really skeeved out by it. Some people can't even wear contacts because they can't touch their eyes like that, which it's fine. But like literally after like the first time you put them in, you get so used to it, and it's like I don't like can't even think twice about it. Like every time like my sister sees me do it, she gets so skeeved out, and I'm like, well, I wear contacts, like it doesn't really bother me because I don't touch my eyes normally like when I don't have contacts in. Like the contacts are like a protective layer over your eyes, so I just don't sit around touching my pupil all day. Like it's only when I have contacts on. So and I think I might have to go for an eye exam soon. I also have to get a haircut. I also have to go back to the dentist and get a wisdom tooth pulled at some point. So it's all fun stuff. Okay, and then for the inner corners, I'm going to take the shade Basque, which is this one right here. And I'm going to put that all over my inner corners. I'm going to use a different brush though. Just going to use this one. I don't know how much I need. I probably don't even need that much. It's so pretty. It reminds me of Makeup Geek's Rapunzel shade. It's very similar. Which you guys know is one of like my all-time favorite inner corner highlights. Like, Makeup Geek used to make amazing shimmers. It's, like, too bad, like, what happened and everything. Because I'm like, nope. After what she did to the fancy face, I was like, nope, bye. But I thought she was shady for a while. Okay, I am starting to get a bit hungry now. Yeah, I feel it coming. Okay, so that's the inner corners. Beautiful. Yes, 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 yes. That is so pretty. Yeah, so far with the eyeshadow palette, I am super impressed. I love every shade that I tried. It is so beautiful so far. So I love it. 10 out of 10 so far. 10 out of freaking 10. So now I'm just going to, but I didn't expect anything less. Also, the Fancy Face has raved about their brand ever since they were Feather River Body, I believe their name was, right? And she's talked about them all the time, so. And I'm just using my LA Girl liner. I actually really have been liking this one. This is the nude liner. It's really good. I like this even more than the Infallible one. So I picked up this one because my CVS didn't have the nude pencil from L'Oreal. And I was like, you know what? Let me try something else. And I much prefer the push-up liners anyway. So I actually really like it. So I'm going to do mascara. Okay, I'm just going to do it on camera. It's not even going to take me that long. We're almost done anyway. So I'm just going to use my Wet n Wild Mega Length. Coat my top and bottom lashes. Sorry, sometimes I don't talk when I'm doing my mascara. But I feel like this one is already kind of a little bit dried out. And I just got this one, like, not even a month ago. And I feel like it's kind of already a little bit dried out. But it's okay. I don't know if I might eat a snack before I leave. Because I don't even have... All I have is bronzer, blush, and highlight to do. And that's pretty much it. Okay, so that is that. It just feels dry when I touch it. I don't know why. It usually doesn't dry out this quickly. I know I just got it like not even that long ago. Alright, and then for bronzer, I'm going to go into just my Physicians Formula Butter Bronzer because I am trying to use this up. I pretty much use this almost every day. Yeah, I might eat a little snack before I go. I've been loving like those like leaf corn chips from Trader Joe's with like the pumpkin salsa. It's so good. So good. But I want to leave early to see him today because it's supposed to rain later and I don't want to like be caught in a storm later. And also the debate's on tonight, so that'll be fun to watch. Okay, so now I'm going to go into the blush that I got from Syndey Grace. So, of course, you guys know me. I had to get, like, a neutral tone peachy shade. If I could get this out of here. Oh my god. If you knew the things that annoy me, like, you'd be like, it would annoy the shit out of you too. So, the shade I'm going to use is the shade called Peaches and Cream. I believe that there's like a similar shade name from Makeup Geek, but again, the formula of these really remind me of like Makeup Geek's products, but ooh, that is beautiful. So easy to apply, so buttery. You guys know I had to pick up a mid-tone peach shade. I mean, you know me. Excuse me. That is stunning. I love that blush a lot. It's not even that overly pigmented, and it doesn't make your skin look textured at all, and it's so easy to build. Yes, gorgeous. Gorgeous, gorgeous, gorgeous. Let me see. Yeah, that's beautiful. Yep, love that. And then we're going to apply the highlights that I got. So this one is called Golden Wonder. Oh my god, Caitlin. Okay, this one is called Golden Wonder. And of course, you guys know I had to pick up something that was like golden-y tone. So, and I've also heard great things about their highlights. I'm going to try this. Like butter. Oh, that's gorgeous. Oh man, she is intense. Wow. Wow. So beautiful. It's so soft too. Like, I can even feel how soft it is on the skin, like with the brush. Because this brush isn't like hella soft anymore, but I can feel how soft the formula is for the highlight. I'm digging that a lot. It does have some kick up though, just keep that in mind. But honestly, I really don't mind that. As long as it's fucking pigmented, I don't really mind kick up at all. I was about to say pick up. All right, so that is pretty much it. I'm just going to spray my face real quick, and then I'll do my brows off camera. I'm gonna take my spray, my Pretty Fresh spray. Literally the only one I use. I really cannot believe I've had this for like a few months now. I think like at least 2 or 3 months, and this is all I've used of it. Like, that's literally nothing. I feel like this is gonna last me forever. I might brush my teeth and then or eat something first and then brush my teeth and then come back and do my lips. So that's what we're gonna do. We're just gonna do the lips. So I decided to go pretty old school with the lips. I'm gonna use one of the Bite Beauty Luminous Cream lipsticks. They don't actually have these anymore. They're just called the Amuse Bouche lipsticks. But these were like their original Luminous Cream lipsticks. So this one is called Pepper, and I just thought it'd be a really pretty color with this shirt. So I'm gonna apply that. I haven't worn this in so long. It's such a pretty neutral shade. Oh, it's so pretty. Oh, yeah, that's like perfect with this look. I'm just going to finish it up off camera. Hey, you guys, so this is the finished look. Here are the eyes, the cheeks, and the lips. I really am impressed with everything that I tried from Syndey Grace. I wasn't really, again, expecting anything less. I feel like the indie brands kind of kick the mainstream brands butts, except for ColourPop, of course. You guys know how much I love ColourPop, but these are so nice. Everything was so buttery smooth and soft and pigmented and intense and beautiful and buttery and easy to blend. So basically 10 out of 10 for everything that I tried. I already know I'm going to love this palette. I tried the majority of the shades in it. I think I only have to try like 3 more shades. Yeah, Camping, Blood Orange, and Break of Day, and Daystar. Those are the other mattes that I have to try. So yeah, I'm super impressed. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Let me know if you guys have tried anything from Syndey Grace. I would love to know your thoughts on the brand. And yeah, I love you guys. Please like and subscribe. Follow me on all my social media. My Instagram is cpw819. Go follow me there. Love you guys. Bye.